Tirico with Greg Olson. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be second down.
At the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready up! Here we go, here we go!
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
That's a gain of 6.
3 plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Crack all 80!
Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Ready?
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
First down.
Ready?
At the 41-yard
Hawk
line.
70, Hawk, go!
Now, faking the give, on the run to the right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
First and 10 at the
Here we go,
27-yard line.
Hot clacking, 18! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger! Buffalo, 18!
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. He'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And he'll be taken down there.
Back to 60, back to 60! Clacking, 18! Seven Pirates! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
Now they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Drill, 52.
Love to throw to get started. Open man down the field is tripping. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Strikers, 3.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 6. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
10 black, ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Black ultra, set, hunt.
From the gun, it's Love. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just in disbelief.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Look, great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion left. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass.
Intended for number 16. Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Second and 10.
Come on, set. 19, 18. Go.
They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Let's go now.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6, Good conversion on third down.
That's good.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Wayne Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
On the ready.
From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Ready, ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. There he goes. Inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that loss. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Down. Cut up. Cut.
Handoff, running left, it's Montgomery. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Got it. Ready.
From the 20, here's second and 6.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And third down coming up.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Ready. Set.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. A carry here for Montgomery. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job at that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. The Lions will tie this game up here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.